This is the most original Amapiano log drum which I've ever created. What's up, and today we're going to create an emotional Amapiano beat in FL Studio. I just released my new Amapiano producer kit, the link is in the description, I highly recommend it and I hope you enjoy the tutorial. So for this Amapiano beat I'm going to try to add an emotional feeling to the chord progression. So first, when it comes to Amapiano, I'm going to adjust the BPM to 113 and I'm going to start off by adding shaker loops. I'm going to use the Amapiano producer kit, drum loops, shaker loops. So I'm adding shaker loop 10 and this one. So I'm layering those two, add them to the mixer, and I want shaker loop 10 to be more present. And right now I'm going to start by building the chord progression. So I'm going to use contact. So I'm going to use the Mark 1 and I'm going to use the on the road preset. First I'm going to adjust the scale and I'm going to create this in B minor. So I'm going to select View, Scale Highlighting, and select B minor. So make sure to select this one. So right now the piano roll is adjusted, and I'm going to start off with these root notes. So E, F, something like that. And I'm going to build a more advanced progression, so I'm turning it down 1 octave. Starting off like this. Just copy this one again into the next note. So let's use an E and adjust this one to, for example, A. And reuse this one, start off at this D. Adjust this to F sharp, A, and for example C. So we're basically reusing the notes from these two chords. And then I want to add another G, so those two are playing along. And we're adding a G sharp, which is not in the scale, but we're gonna have a listen. Fire chord progression. So now we're gonna press Option S. Strumize the melody, play around the velocity. We're going to preserve ends, so notes are not getting too long. And then we're adjusting the strength, just add a little bit. So I've played around, shorten the notes and play around the velocity. Added this one right here, so it took me a while. But we're now going to have a listen. Left some space in between the notes right here and right here. Awesome chord progression. Alright, I'm gonna build layer by layer. So first let's add purity. And of course something which I like to use in Amapiano beats is the Tremolo Signal. And I'm adding this in at E. And right now I want to add some more room to the element, so I'm gonna add a pad. Also something which is often used in Amapiano, so I'm gonna check GM normal. So let's use this warm pad. Then just copy the top, and then just copy the top partition of the notes, Ctrl C, paste it into this one. Remove this one. Leave it this way. Turn down the volume. Great addition to the Mark 1. Alright, now we're gonna add some more elements which add rhythm to the beat. So let's use Citrus. Most of the Amapiano producers like to use the machine preset, but I like to use the Smooth 2 preset, which is kind of similar. Maybe turn it down 1 octave. Copy this one. And then add another layer from Purity. Presets. Woodwine. One of my favorite elements. Turn this one up. 2 octaves. I make it repeat every step and shorten the note. Alright, now I'm gonna add the Fruity DX10. And when it comes to creating Amapiano, there is a preset which got the eFlute and it's awesome to add low frequencies to your beat. So I'm gonna select presets and select eFlute. You do not have to adjust anything. And then I'm gonna use my bass notes of my root notes, copy them into this one. Simplest way to create something like this, quantize the notes. And that's it. And for example, let's add another element. So let's use a guitar from Ilya Efimov, TC, a guitar which I'm using in a lot of beats lately. So that's it. And I'm just gonna copy a melody from the mark. So just F sharp and an E, copy it into this one. Something like this. And I'm also going to copy the melody from the mark and paste it into the guitar. Like this. So all the elements together sound like this. Perfect. So right now let's add some drums. So I'm going to select the one drum shot kicks. And because this is a beginner tutorial, I'm going to keep the drum loop as simple as possible. Just selecting kick 10, quantize it, edit at 78% volume, and do this to keep it as simple as possible for you to mix it. I'm going to add a snare. Let's add this snare and snare 14. So let's start off with this snare. And create something like this. Then I'm going to add the second snare and just layer it with the third triplet pattern. And when it comes to creating Amapiano drum loops, just keep it simple and layer. So right now we're going to select a conga. So I'm selecting conga 6 and just layer it with a snare. Keep it simple, but I'm going to make an adjustment to the snare. So maybe add one right here and turn down the velocity. And this way we're adding some rhythm to the beat. Just a tiny and small detail. And then I'm selecting a bongo. Just use the final one. And I think something is missing right here, so just draw it in at this position. And as you can hear, this one fills up the empty space. Maybe turn up the volume of the snare a little bit. Alright, now the interesting part is adding the lock drum. Insert, and I'm going to use the Fruity DX10, and I'm going to use my lock drum presets. So in my Amapiano producer kit, I've included 14 lock drum presets, my favorite presets. So let's use a random preset, 6. Long lock drum, as you can hear. We're going to copy what we've created in the eFlute. So we want the low frequencies to play perfect together, otherwise it's going to sound really messy. So copy this one into this one. So just remove this one, shortening the notes. And we're now going to start off building the rhythm. Maximum volume. We're going to do something which I've never done before. Maybe turn it up like this. Maybe add a slide note. So select slide to the root note again. Something like this. That's crazy. Never heard something like this in any piano beat. And maybe add a roll. So select half a step. So I'm gonna draw in a 4. That's crazy, man. Just simple 4, maybe reuse the roll. Place it right here, remove this one. And maybe something like this. That's fire, that's fire. So just copy it again. And I want to keep it interesting by adding some more things right here. So maybe doubling the notes, turning down the volume. So let's turn this one up 1 octave and also this one, this whole thing, and maybe adjust this one. And that one note right here. So I've played around with the velocity, lowered it a little bit, and it sounds like this. Slide note is fire. And I'm adding around 20% of swing, something like that. So right now that's it when it comes to creating all the layers, and right now I'm going to create the final arrangement and guide you through the project. So the outcome of the beat is pretty awesome. So I've created a kind of short arrangement for Amapiano, but I think that's perfect for showing it you in this tutorial. So I've added some simple transitioning effects from my Amapiano producer kit, and I also did some mixing, added some EQ, some reverb to some of the elements. So right now I'm going to talk you through the full beat, and I hope you enjoy it. First, just a mark and all the drums are playing. Added some reverb to one of the snares. I think it's this one. Fruity reverb too. Just a little bit. Bass line and guitars coming in. Added some reverb to the guitar. Just of a hollow vintage verb. Lock drum coming in, fire. Pad coming in, the saw. Bassline, tremolo and the mark playing. Very chill. Our now is burning up again. I've added this drum fill. And this impact. Guitar. And the saws coming in again. Our now 8-bar drum, lock drum. Also made adjustment to the snare. Added the snare so it goes perfect together with our lock drum. Just to keep it more interesting. That's basically it. So for now, that's it for this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial. Make sure to leave it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Also make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope to see you on one of these next tutorials.